Everybody ready? All right, Coach, turn over to you.
Super proud of this group. Super proud of their resiliency and their toughness, obviously. That's a really, really good team. Very, very well coached, obviously. We had our chances to put them away, but the great thing is our guys showed incredible resiliency and just kept coming back. We challenged them in a timeout with, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 minutes to go when we were down 13, and boy, did they respond. We got great lifts from guys off the bench. Reichel gave us some great minutes in the second half. I thought Ronnie's defense was unbelievable. And it wasn't pretty. We had some turnovers and some missed opportunities, but the guys, that was a big-time gut check. Really, really proud, super proud of this group.
Stevie had a bit of redemption within the game. Talk a little bit about the free throws that you weren't able to convert, and then obviously the game winner at the end, and just what went through your mind on that play.
I think even at the end of regulation, I had a good look to knock down, and I kind of short armed that one. And then I was blessed to have another opportunity with the 2 free throws, and then I missed those. And then God blessed me with the third opportunity. So I guess third time's a charm, and you just gotta keep playing, keep your head up. My teammates did a great job of keeping me in the game. After I missed those free throws, I was starting to get down on myself, and my teammates did a great job picking me up. And all credit goes to them for that.
Basically the same shot, same locations 2 years ago. Did that go through your mind at any point?
Not really. Not until right after the play. I was just happened to be in the same spot and same result.
When you called timeout in between the free throws that Green had, was the play for Stevie, or did you have a design?
It was a pick and roll play for Stevie. Drew was going to screen and roll, and then Trace was going to flash, try to get something out of it. I think they sent him away from the ball screen, and he just made a great individual play and shot. And I can't remember what overtime it was, but after the free throws, we told him, we said, you pick your chin up. You hit multiple threes to get us back in the game, so let this go. And his teammates were all over him when he got into the timeout, telling him the same thing. And it was he put his ball in his hands. He got to the free throw line, at the end. It didn't work out, but went right back to him, and he made the play because he's done that, And these two and Drew, the leadership that they showed, the toughness was unbelievable. And we've grown up a lot this week, and we need to keep it going. But this is what we've been waiting for. We talked about it the other day. One little ember could spark a wildfire, and we took a hell of a punch from a very, very game Washington team, and hopefully we'll continue to grow from it.
Trace, with just the way this game went, the way this season's gone, the way last year went, what's sort of your range of emotions right now that you're feeling?
I'm ecstatic right now, obviously. I think everyone knows we battle. We're down, 13 at one point. I think even under 10 minutes in this game, come back, obviously win. All the other losses, though, we make a run. And so just going forward, we got to know that we're going to be able to fight, but let's not put ourselves in that situation. Just stay on them early and play aggressive from the start. Everyone locked in, and we could have a great chance of doing something at the end of the season. But we just got to put 40 minutes together day in and day out, and we're going to keep battling. Obviously, that's just the way we play. But just get rid of the lapses we have.
And you've seen Stevie come up in these kind of plays late in games. What's that like, just as a teammate, seeing the ball in his hands late in the game like that?
Nothing but confidence in him. Like you said, we've seen him do it every single game. Obviously, watching before, but shots to tie, shots to go up. He's done it his whole career, and so, like he said, he was very upset that he missed the first two. But again, there's no one else who want to take that third time. And sure enough, he stepped up to the plate, and his playmaking ability. He's a tough person to guard, so just let him do his thing. If he finds a teammate, great. But if not, we know he's got a great chance of making that thing going.
For Tress and Steve back here, those points in the second half, starting that rally.
Trace.
Sorry. Those points in the second half where you're starting that rally, you get to the end of regulation, you make those shots to tie it, and then the shot to win it. Is there ever a point during that where you think, I'm thinking too much, just let it go? It seemed like you guys were just more free and sort of fluid in the second half.
I mean, I think like Coach said, Stevie first off hit some shots with a lot of time left. I hit some threes, and we just got some momentum on our side, and we were able to make plays for ourselves and our teammates. Found Drew at the rim. But when you hit shots, you get a lot more free, and sometimes you're just really struggling to try to get that first basket going and get that confidence. But when you see it going into the hoop, it just makes it look wider and wider, and your confidence keeps building.
I forgot to mention Alfred. Alfred, another. I know the second half we went with a different lineup, but he was big. Got us 12 points, and then what was a big play out of that timeout. Correct me if I'm wrong. When we challenged the guys, we ran a play and Reichel drilled a huge three to get it right back to 10, I think, and then we changed the way we were guarding the pick and roll, and Stevie and Trace came up with some steals. Drew had a great outlet to Ronnie for a layup. So it was really neat to see everybody really contribute to that thing and the bench stay involved. Couldn't be more proud of the guys, because it would have been easy to throw it in that first overtime and then again in the second, but they wouldn't be denied. The crowd was unbelievable. I thought they really helped us get some stops. Ethan's going to be upset with his turnovers, but his defense down the stretch in the overtimes was unbelievable as well. There were times we didn't show discipline in key moments, but then we really did when it mattered most, and that's what we're going to be able to grow from.
With the two of you being so big from the three-point line tonight, and then some of the up and downs, what were some of the conversations in the huddle tonight?
Just to stay confident. The coaches drew up a great game plan to attack their zone, and I think we did a good job of getting the ball in the spots where we wanted to, and just flowing out of that. And once we kept getting the ball in those spots, we got good looks, and we just tried to stay confident when we shot them.
To go on Stevie. Again, Coach knows we're all of our attitudes at certain times. He knows how to get into us. On myself, I'm around him all the time, here and home. So. He knew I was kind of out of it, but he knows how to wake me up, and he trusts me, he believes in me to make plays. But just stay disciplined, follow the game plan, just keep battling, and if we cut it to a certain amount with X time left, the game's gonna be in our hands.
Trace, we've heard in the past say the team's not there for 40 minutes tonight, you're there for 50. What did tonight's performance show?
We just battle. Like I said, even if we play another 20 minutes, I think we're going to give it our, complete effort, dive on the ground, and just not, melt down. Very tough, and, we were able to claw back, but more so this kind of first half thing that we were lacking, and a little bit in the second half. But, again, like I said, we battle. We just got to, eliminate those sluggish starts or, 5-minute spans before the last 8 minutes or so.
I'll tell you, we weren't great defensively. We give up 50%, but I got to mention Drew. We challenged Drew. I think he had one rebound at halftime, and we challenged him to go get 10 the second half, and he outdid that, got 12. And then I thought the 4 blocks, his presence at the rim, were huge. So again, I can mention all the guys, but those Trace and Stevie and Drew were huge, and then we got really timely, contributions from some of the other guys defensively and offensively. So something again that we're gonna hopefully really be able to grow from. But can't say enough how proud of this group and these guys that we are.
Coach, talk about Drew there a little bit. You picked up that questionable 4th foul, but they were still able to.
That's the discipline I was talking about. And we tried to gamble one time and got beat back door, but then down the stretch, everybody stayed disciplined. We stayed on the ground. They had to take some tough shots over us, but Drew and Trace both went into that last overtime with 4 fouls, and they didn't stop playing. They just were a little bit smarter. Their teammates helped a little bit more like we're supposed to do, and we said, I can't remember which one. We're drawing a line in the sand. We're not losing this one. And these guys took it to the court and made the plays on both ends to get us the win. So just can't be more proud of the group. Again, I've said it a million times. Just unbelievable way to finish it.
For all three of you, the way that games when you were ahead this year have gone and some of the games last year? Does this one mean any more just because of going through those struggles and being down 13?
You guys go ahead.
I think it'll give us some confidence moving forward, able to close out a close game and come up with a win. We have to just look back at the film and look at the plays that we executed well on our offensive attack and continue that moving forward.
Yeah, we just got to stick with what's working going forward. We'll see in film, areas that we did great, areas we need to improve on. But obviously, yeah, winning a close game better than losing a close game. And so going forward, you just have to reflect on what we did past weekend too, against Washington State as well. Just know what it took to get these wins. We got to protect home, and then just take it to the road. That's something that we haven't done yet.
That's the next thing we need to do. Hopefully will give us some momentum heading out on the road, because that's obviously, everybody knows it. We talk about it every day. We've got to turn that around. Again, there's some things that we'll really learn from, but just the heart these guys showed. Church bells, baby.